Clickety-clack, down the track, we're back with another Goat Mommy podcast, and it's a legendary banner! Woo-hoo! I say as if that's, you know... Yahoo! I feel like this is maybe one of the banners we're usually least excited for, but who knows?
Honestly, if it's a character that I'm hyped about, like, it could be Diamant or Alfred.
Oh, that would be fun!
It's not gonna be Diamant or Alfred, most likely, but it could be.
It could. We don't know that it won't be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very true. So yeah, we can hope. We can pray.
I've seen people expecting more engage, but I feel like we've been expecting more engage for a long time, and we still haven't gotten it.
For legendaries, yeah, they've been pretty sparse.
Yeah.
I mean, they've certainly showed up a lot on like every other type of banner.
Yes.
But they've taken their time with legendaries specifically. It feels like so.
Yeah, makes sense considering we've gone through the most important characters and now they can be emblems, so it's like, why bother?
Yeah, that is,
that
is true. Mm-hmm. The emblems, I feel like definitely, I get the sense that the emblems are much better sellers for them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
So, just through power creep alone, like, come on.
Yeah, that's... it's assumed that's why they call them the Legendary Mythic Emblem banner now, instead of saying what kind of unit is on the banner for the end of the month banner, because everyone's gonna save for the emblem unit.
If they know that that's what
not that anyone that is actively saving for an emblem unit isn't paying attention to the trends.
Right, that's the thing. Like, if you care that much, you probably know what to expect anyway.
I feel like casual players, like super duper casual players, probably don't care enough to save up for an emblem.
Yeah.
And anyone that does care enough to save up for an emblem, they know the character.
They're tuned in with what's going on,
Yeah.
So I don't know how much good it's actually doing them, but, you know, whatever. If that's what they want to do, it's what they want to do. On that note, should I count us down? Should we...
Do we have any guess as to who this legendary unit's going to be? Last time it was Ira, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess it was.
No, it was Sakura.
Oh god.
Sakura. Okay. Oh god, I completely forgot about her.
I mean, surely it has to be Riss then, right?
Riss.
Yeah.
Let's go! Don't get my hopes up.
He was featured so much on the anniversary channel.
They were teasing it. It was
They're
foreshadowing.
teasing the F4 voting. All right. I can't wait any longer. I'm excited.
All right, we got to do this. We got to do this. All right.
Riss.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go.
You know, if we get him, we'll have another staff legendary.
Oh, that's true.
No, he's gonna throw a twist. He's gonna be an axe unit.
Oh yeah,
the berserker.
Oh, Blazing Blade.
That
or no, fire! Oh, radiant!
Let's go!
Let's
go! Cool. Oh wow,
almost as good as Riss. I'll give it to him.
He's got the scar on. Oh, that's badass.
But he's a bad guy.
Why is he at 1 health going in?
He's a bad guy. Someone's ever played Radiant Dawn.
He helps
is he?
Micaiah.
Not a bad guy? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's an anti-hero.
I forgot we don't
is
have
there.
any legendaries from Radiant Dawn. My bad.
Oh.
Or from Path of Radiance.
Yeah.
Only Radiant Dawn.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is also
we don't have any legendaries from Path of Radiance.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
How interesting. Yeah. I mean, I guess because, like, most of the characters would have their more, like, powered-up endgame form in Radiant Dawn anyway, but yeah, that is
surprised we got Black Knight before
he's dunking on Felix.
Hell yeah. Kill that Felix! Let's go!
That is a little surprising. Mm-hmm.
Alright, kill that cell. I mean, these aren't, like, amazing units to kill anymore. Like, they've been...
Yeah.
I need to see him kill...
He did, do, like, some save thing for that, I think.
250 damage, oh my lord.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Calm down.
Do you think Satachi is mildly triggered by this banner?
Why can you shove now? Can I not shove horse people? No!
Considering his...
I hope so. I love that video so much. Called Flashy Tie. Classic.
Oh, this is a good banner for red. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Hogger and America.
Popping off,
nice.
yeah. Dang.
He looks so cool. Oh my god. I'm actually hyped
He's all
for that.
sparkly.
Yeah.
I love that they gave him all that glitter.
He's got some of the
Excellent.
Sigurd effect going on.
Yeah, this is a really good banner for red. Go back. Pause. I'm trying to look.
Is there any other color that's good?
Yeah, any other notable ones?
I
Let's
think
see.
colorless is still decent. Like colorless is a
Yeah,
solid
colorless
like number
is-
2
Yeah.
pick. Like
Solid.
if you had to.
Mhm.
But definitely stacked on red. Blue is
Mhm.
rough.
Not
Green,
Not really it.
Green
Not
is also
it.
pretty
Yep.
rough at this point, but
Mhm. It's
Yeah.
like whatever. Yeah.
You got or what's her name? Getting all the names mixed up.
yeah, Hathrin.
Is that her name?
I think she's
Yeah.
the only solid one on there because
But I feel like everybody probably has her at this point, right?
Yeah.
No.
You don't have no
Do you not-
way.
I definitely. What was
Satachi
I?
and Zashadow were helping me with Summoner Duels last week, and they were like, "You have Hathrin, right?" And I was like, "No."
Oh, what? Oh my
About
lord.
that, yeah.
She's too busy
I got
pulling
her.
on like ancient units from book 1 that she wants to
Look.
plus 10.
Leave me alone.
I respect it.
It's
respect
true,
it.
but
yeah.
leave me alone.
You're nothing if not loyal and committed to your favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
You
only
can't- you
that's
can't
the only
disrespect
rep they
that.
have. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
That's what they got to
man,
work
he
with.
is
Yeah.
so sparkly.
So sparkly. Truly.
It's radiant.
Whoa!
I get
you
it.
were
He really
get
right.
it.
He's got the Sigurd
also-
vibe going on. Yeah, like the legendary Sigurd
what I'm
sparkles.
saying.
Sure does have like that's
Majestic.
a nice chunky weapon description right there for sure. I don't know that I want to read it, but it sure is
Boys, do
chunky.
you want to read it?
Let's
Okay.
do it.
We haven't had a good read in
It's
a while.
The Black Knight. He's
For old time's
arguably
sake.
the best villain in Fire Emblem.
Wow.
I think he's the second
Well,
villain.
Weren't you just telling us he wasn't a villain? Didn't you just say that a few minutes ago?
He has a redemption arc.
Isn't
Okay.
Yeah, look, there are plenty of villains who, make comebacks, like,
Fatal Guard.
yeah, exactly.
he? excluding the
All right,
Edelgard
all right.
discourse, I think he's the second villain to have a legendary form after Grima.
Grima, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess
that is a
true.
weird, because Grima was like one of the first ever, right?
But
Legendary.
The first.
she
Literally
was
the first
before
one, yeah.
Mythics and the Fallen Banner
Ike?
existed, so she was like
She was before Legendary Ike?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
I think she was
No.
literally the first one.
No,
I'm
no.
pretty
She
sure.
No way.
wasn't.
Am I crazy? I thought she was.
You might be right. It was definitely one of the first, like, 3.
Yeah. we gotta look
First
now.
legendary
Gotta know.
unit in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, I'm like, how
Isn't it?
Googleable
Wasn't it
is
Fjorm?
this?
Well, thanks,
don't-
AI. AI says for Mortis. That is not correct.
Oh, it was
That is not even a legendary character.
Fjorm, Gunthra, then Ike, then Ephraim, then Robin.
Okay.
What?
Wow, why did I think she
Fjorm
was
and
first?
Gunthra?
I don't know why
Yeah,
where I got
'cause
that
Fjorm
from.
was your
I guess
freebie.
maybe, well,
Because they legendary heroes got introduced apparently like when Book 2 started. I'm not that old, so I wasn't there for it.
yeah.
I was, and I don't
But
remember that
Gunthra
being
was
the
number
case.
2.
So was
and then Ike
Ike-
was number 3 in January.
Ike was the first non-OC.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he was the first non-OC.
and Summer Robin
Okay.
and Summer Frederick were on
Right.
his banner.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, we used to have
Hello?
seasonals.
That's
Like,
crazy. Really weird.
Yeah,
But I
Robin
kinda
color
love it.
shared
Alright.
with Summer
We just didn't have
Gaius.
enough units.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nice.
All right,
All
so
right, well,
I'll
ahead,
read
yeah.
through this real quick, huh? Why not? The final sword. Wait,
Ooh.
doesn't he have Ragnall or Alondite or something? Why is it
Is
called
a
the
lot
final
that
sword?
usually.
This does look different though. Like, I don't remember exactly what happens in Radiant Dawn, but maybe he's Alondite levels up. Anyway, all right, final sword. Accelerates special trigger cooldown count -1. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack defense +6, imbue, and reflex to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If foe initiates combat or unit's HP is greater or equal to 25%, at start of combat, grants attack +X to unit, inflicts attack -X on foe, where X equals 20% of unit's defense at start of combat +6. Unit deals +Y damage, excluding AoE specials, reduces damage from foes' attacks by Y, excluding AoE specials, reduces damage from foes' specials by Y, excluding AoE specials, if foes' HP is greater than or equal to 70% at start of combat, Y equals 16, otherwise Y equals 10. And neutralizes deep wounds during combat.
Oh.
And also, when unit special triggers, neutralizes foes, reduces damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills, excluding AoE specials.
Oh.
Alright.
Quite a bit going on there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with Pitch Dark Luna?
So this is his exclusive
Wait.
skill, Pitch Dark Luna.
We haven't finished talking about what imbue and reflex do, because they're both new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are these new?
So
They're both new? Are you
Imbue
serious?
is a new
Figured
status
they'd be
effect that does something that we've seen before, but it's specifically a status
we
effect.
just didn't have a name for
so
it.
that reduces the effect of deep
okay.
wounds by
Yeah.
50% and restores 40% of the max HP.
Mm.
Which I think we've seen built into weapons. But I don't think we've had a
But it's
name,
just,
and I
yeah,
don't
weapons.
think it's been given out in the same way.
Granted, yeah.
Okay,
Or
so
it's
now
been
it's like a
or
bonus
it's been
then.
part of another skill, because I think Divine Nectar does something similar. I think it's a little different, but
Okay.
it does something
See, it's
similar.
interesting-
And then Reflex is, it looks like it's doing kind of similar to what Cetus' weapon does, but so it reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7, and unit's next attack deals damage equal to the total damage reduced from foes' first attack. And so he's giving out the drive damage reduction similar to Sethith and
Okay.
Sakura do.
Oh,
But he's also giving out
gotcha.
kind of like counter roar style, where he's dealing damage equal to the total reduced. It's a little bit different,
Okay.
but kind of a similar
Cool.
concept there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. All right. And then, so yeah, Pitch Dark Luna, that's, who Dean, do you want to read that one?
Sure. Pitch dark.
He doesn't have it up, bro. What is he doing?
I have to go down. I'm looking down.
Oh my
When
lord.
special triggers boost damage by 80% of the greater of foe's speed or depth. Neutralizes effects prevent units' counterattacks and reduces damage from attacks by X% during combat. X equals 50 minus current special cooldown count value times 10. But if unit special trigger during this combat, X equals 50, excluding effect specials. And also, if unit's defense is greater than or equal to foe's defense plus 5, disables units and foe's skills that change attack priority
so
during
he's got
combat.
Hardy Bearing built
That's
in.
sick.
Oh,
That's huge.
That's why
You
he
won't
was
have to wear
able
the
to
seal
counter
to get that
Celica.
effect. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's big.
That
yeah.
frees up his
nice.
slot too. Dang.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. He's gonna be a powerful counterattacker, that's for sure.
Cool. All right, good stuff. And then yeah, it looks like no surprise we got a save skill in the C slot.
Distant AD form is
counterfighter,
a
just-
new version of Distant Counter. So it looks like
Gotcha. Okay.
a mix of Distant Counter and Attack Defense form. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
all
basically
right.
getting 9
The mix
to
of
his
them.
attack and defense.
And then it automatically
Fair
maxes
enough.
out if unit triggers Savior. So that's interesting.
Which is the idea.
And then
Yeah.
Counter
synergy.
Fighter. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at start of combat, inflicts attack -5 on foe, deals damage equal to 15% of units' attack, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15% of units' attack during combat, and restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat, and also if units attacking trigger unit special, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before foe's first attack. Is that a branch off of
Pitch Dark Luna?
Is that Special Fighter's icon?
It does look like
I
that,
get them all mixed up because I'm not sweaty.
We have so many fighters now. It's confusing.
Yeah, it is.
So, how does this compare to Shield Fighter, which is like the big B skill for armored units, right?
Well, Shield Fighter is important for older save units, but it's not as necessary for a lot of the newer save units that they've been coming out with, because they have more built into their weapon or their preference skill.
What is like the hot B skill for armored units nowadays?
Because you can, like, with a lot of the newer ones that have been coming out, they either have a new skill that's coming out that's designed to work with their weapon better. Like, I think the Alliers that just came out, Neathauger, Hector has Wily Fighter. So a lot of them have that design, but a lot of the older units need Shield Fighter to accommodate their weapon being not as good.
Not good. Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
Patch them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. Well, I think that'll probably do it. But thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you when the next banner rolls around.
Bye.
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 Cool.
It's nice to be able to read skills.